tonight with a personal story about coronavirus. Imagine getting COVID and the symptoms never going away. More than 9.4 million people are dealing with what they're calling long COVID, and many suffering in silence. WCNC Charlotte reporter Michelle Bowden spoke to two Charlotteans, both long haulers, with very different stories, but the same warning for us all.
We talked to a former ER doctor and an athlete, both long haulers. Both say this has been far more than a cold to deal with. The doctor still dealing with some pretty tough symptoms almost 2 years later.
I contracted it in June of 2020.
I got COVID August 20th of 2020.
Kimry Martin is an ER doctor turned author and mother of 3.
I never really fully recovered.
Erin Dodge is a 35-year-old avid runner.
All the unknowns of not understanding what was going on with my body.
Both are among the estimated 25 to 35% of COVID patients who have lingering symptoms long after they should have fully recovered.
I feel decades older in terms of my exercise tolerance and stamina, and just the way my body feels is a lot worse. Blood pressure and heart rate are wacky and get too high or too low. And then I get lightheaded a lot, and I still have pretty significant exhaustion.
She also has a weird side effect. She lost her sense of smell, and when she regained it, well, it's not good.
The world basically reeks to me. Still.
She says she's lucky she stepped away from the ER and instead is focused on her writing.
If I had to work a job where I had to stand on my feet all day, I don't think I could do it.
Dodge is grateful his experience was just a few months. Still, he says it was tough. He too had heart palpitations, reduced lung capacity, and major fatigue.
I'd have 2 cups of coffee, and then I would have to tell my team at work, like, I gotta lay down.
A lifelong athlete, he struggled on many levels.
Try to run 2 half marathons a year. And so to be knocked on my butt at 34, it was very hard for me, not only physically, I had a little bit of depression.
Dodge finally ran his first half marathon since recovering completely from COVID last summer, but Martin is still in the thick of those long haul symptoms.
I try not to talk about it too much to my friends and family because I don't want to complain all the time, but it's on my mind all the time because I don't feel like myself.
Both say they wanted to take part in this story to help get the message out that there's still so much we don't know about COVID and how it affects different people, so they encourage everyone to get vaccines, to get boosted. The CDC says even if you've had an asymptomatic case, you can still potentially suffer some long haul symptoms. Reporting in Charlotte, Michelle Bowden, WCNC Charlotte.